Ain't no other way. I am what I am. God got my back, and if you fuck with me, I'm gonna get him to whip your ass. God did it. God did it. What y'all trying to do, man? Play me like I'm dumb? They try to roll up on me, man. The Hollywood shit. I told them fools I ain't trying to be down with Hollywood, you heard me? Y'all ain't got nothing to offer nobody, man. Except problems. You trying to pay me and what? You ain't even send me no money cash app. Nobody does. How the fuck you gonna come and observe me? Think I ain't know, huh? I hope you ain't come far. If you did say something, boy, any car you rent could have license plates from anywhere, so you ain't fooling me with that. But God did it. These motherfuckers out here making money without no interruptions. Can you imagine that? That's what it should be, right? In the trap. I be hearing a lot. I was listening to, Floyd Mayweather plus against versus Bill Haney motherfucking drama. That's fake, fraudulent drama on my part of listening to. But you never know why a person want to argue amongst each other. The world's too big and small to be this way. They should be trying to find a way to get, Floyd to train Devin Haney. But at the same time, Floyd and Garcia, they like each other, like they cool as fuck. Matter of fact, shit, Ryan Garcia paid homage to Floyd by trying to use the shoulder roll in the ring. So what you doing? You know what I mean? He didn't need to do that. He just wanted to see if he could. But Ryan Garcia always liked Floyd. I'm seriously startled on what I see with but I knew a nigga like him, straight up, dog. He looks like him, everything. He speaks like him, and truthfully, he acts like him. That's an ego kind of like Steve Harvey's ego. What you doing, man, for real? You isolating the whole world because you want to keep on a persona that you don't even have no reason to do. You a father training your kid. That lane right there is not like it's something that everybody admires. You don't get no groupies for that. There ain't nothing original about that. Shit, only nigga I know that on this earth that really did something that's so big like that. Well, two of them actually. Well, three. Floyd Mayweather, his father, Tiger Woods and his father, and the Serena girls. Of course, Joe Jackson. Of course, the father of Destiny's Child. Yeah. We can give it up to them. But let's be real. What you doing, Bill? Come on, man. We as black men can see all through you, bro. Sit your ass down. We need y'all to come together, man. So when y'all walk down that ring, it'd be just like all the Mexicans and all the blacks against each other. But when the fight's over, we in unity. That should be tight. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We need to get a draw so we can see a third fight. One thing I do like is that, oh, we never will have a referee like that again. Hell no. Hell no. I don't know what he was on. Damn. But, and you know, then again, I kind of like, yo, you did try to help the black man. Normally, they don't even try to help the black man. They would have waved that bitch off. And if he would have helped the black man, it still would have been good enough because he would have saved him from getting his jaw broke. That takes a while to fix. And you might never be the same fighter depending on your pain tolerance and how long it takes you to heal. And if you shell shocked. Shit, some things never become the same. Well, we traumatized, yo, for real, for real. All of us growing together. But the problem is that a lot of us believe we better or we could do it better. But like Floyd says, you can spar or you won't. You can teach or you won't. But can you do it under the bright lights every time? And then you was like, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. You know, his son got plenty of opportunities to come back to that corner and be told what to do. It wasn't being done. Obviously, he couldn't make the appropriate adjustments. You know, before you go, you know, like I said, you know, me, I had to harden up and get past the dumbass comments that people be making. Or the type of shit, the way the people look at you and deal with you in real life awkwardly. On their behalf, not my behalf, on their behalf. You know. You bringing something to me, well, I got something for you too. Because I ain't going out without it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm asking myself what the fuck I'm doing with it. Is this something I'm just supposed to have as a decoration? You mean to tell me people gonna come at me and I ain't supposed to come back at them? Ah, you got me fucked up. And we ain't talking about just wordplay. Nigga too old to be using the word streets. That's what they be saying, huh? Or when you're a rich nigga, you know what I'm saying? And a poor nigga get in an argument with you, that's all they got. You ain't keeping it real, just like a black person. You don't know what it's like to be black. Yeah. But you don't really know what it's like to be black. You ain't never really felt what it's like to be told no. And I mean no, you ain't did nothing wrong. Can I sit over there? Can I come and use the bathroom? Can I get a drink of water? My son did everything. My daughter did everything. Why? Because he's black. No, this is for color. That's for colors. That's got brown, rust. I don't even know, and that's dirty. It's bugs all in there and it's nasty. It's disgusting. Oh, that's for blacks. This right here is for whites. Damn, no, you just didn't say that. That's that real shit right there, yo. We've been living with that all our lives. And still to this day, no matter how much everybody else got, y'all have to make up for the deficit that we don't have. Make it even, make it square, you know what I mean? Like, y'all giving handouts, how about giving us our, what you call that, arrearage? Like child support, give us our arrearage first. And then we can talk about what we need today. But we also want to have shit for the future. No taxes, our own land, security, and distance. Own territories. You know what I mean? That would be nice. That would be nice. So we can deal with our own shit. I know I'd love it. Walk around, see people who look like me. You don't think this shit is smooth? When you can walk around with using your own language and you get anything you want? There's a area I went in yesterday and delivered some cell phones, and they had the mosque over there. I've gone over there twice. As soon as you step on that property, you could feel a different vibe. You could feel the insecurities, you could feel the fear, you could feel the hate, you could feel the strangeness of love, peacefulness. It's just completely awkward. You can feel the mistrust, the non-belief. You see, I'm a spiritual person. I don't delve into the religious, like the book, the stories in there that all are made up, and that comes from different sources. Nobody knows really what it is or who made it. Only speculation. But when it comes to spirituality and a vibe kind of like that, intuition, behavior, and insight, and just like I said, y'all don't feel me though. You all do not feel me. It's all about you. Like old boy said. It's jealousy, basically. Hate and jealousy. But I think they'll find a way to keep grinding it. Open communication is the answer. Because we've seen things done on this earth that's never been done before. Open communication. You have to have that. First, you got to piece it out, calm it down, figure out what is the issue, the real origin of the issue, and go from there. Somebody has to give in. What they be saying in relationships, we gotta fix this. Don't walk away. Oh, don't walk away. If a woman really loves you, that's what she gonna be calling about. Because she really loves you. Or a man love a woman the same way. You gotta try till there's no trying no more. To fix it. Let's fix this. We don't want to lose something that we can have, that we can fix. We invested too much. I think Bill Haney's he's in love with the camera. He in love with that fame. And if you ain't never had that type of feeling where everybody's on your dick, that was about the closest to heaven he ever been. Now, he might be in this world running the streets for real, forever. He been out there. But let's get down to it. You gonna miss it if they just cancel you, make you obsolete, and just if Floyd start using his power, man, that man see his whole shit disappear. Because his fighters and the ones that are currently fighting now and the companies, Floyd got the most power. He can pay any nigga to tell you, set your ass to the side. For real. It ain't gonna be nothing worse than that feeling where you can't even walk through no door. And your son be put on a shelf and can't get no fights. So I mean, you know, that I think that they'll come to a compromise. God did it. You know what I mean? Damn, I did it. I did it for the streets. I did it. We did it for the streets. You go to Batman phone. This ain't nothing but trouble over here. I pay for this bitch for no reason. All they want. Let's see what they want. Hello? What I'm talking about, they don't want nothing. They don't want that's the bat phone right there. But yeah, man, it's give me all the illustration, though. Everything you want to see is right here on this phone. Let me move some money over. I still could be putting in work. Reggie Bush reclaims his Heisman Trophy. How? How do you lose it or just sell it? Ooh, I'm fuller than a bitch. See, it's scanned. All right, cool then. Woo. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, Bill Haney don't know how to turn it off. I mean, he been living that life where he been running his mouth all that time. Now he don't know how to turn it off. Do we live in a democracy or a dictatorship? This Tariq Nasheed, I want to listen to this.
Trolling is how they tap out. Randy, what's up, man? Drake, as you know, in Australia, our greatest achievements have been Crocodile Dundee, Steve Irwin. That's all. That's true. You got OJ in your profile thing. How do you feel about the OJ? OJ just passed away. How do you feel? How do you feel about the death of OJ?
Oh,
OJ's my boy. I love OJ Simpson. Guilty or innocent? So a couple weeks ago, they were having this conversation. Either way, it was a win. That was my opinion. Mm-hmm. I think that the judicial system served its purpose. So you saw, black folk. Some black folk were like, "Yo, he was innocent," and it was, that group of black people that were like, "We know he did it." What group of black people say? What group of black people say we know he did it? Well, there's coons like Stephen A. Smith. Yeah. Okay, the coon class. Okay, right. Yeah, you do have the coon class. But even I think for some of us, that in the back of our minds, we knew that. For me, in my mind, I think he might have done it, but it doesn't matter. Hold on. That does matter. In the back of your mind, you think O.J. Simpson did that? In the back of your mind? Well, here's the thing. The judicial system, the way that it works is once the gavel is hit. Okay, let's stop. We ain't talking about the judicial system. I'm talking about your mind, the back of your mind. Forget about the court system. Do you think that O.J. Simpson carried out a double murder by himself in a 25-minute time span? I looked at all the evidence that they presented, and the blood splatter and the broncho, and there was a multitude of other things other than just the glove. And I mean, honestly, I'm not swayed either way. I mean, I wasn't on the jury. I wasn't there, obviously. I was probably a child. Just from a common sense standpoint. Go ahead. I'm just asking from a common sense standpoint. Absolutely no. The possibility, no. I would say that yes, because of the multiple things.
Like what? Like what?
You could break a bitch.
I mean,
you could break a bitch neck and beat the shit out of a dude. I don't know, but say Ron. What's his name? Ron Goldman.
It's a guy that's.
I think he was in shape and knew some sort of martial
talking about you. You see, you can't even articulate. This scene, when you say something and you can't even articulate why you're saying.
But you get that retarded energy when you fucking mad.
Thinking that he might have
OJ might have had that once in a lifetime bionic power.
I just looked at all the stuff that they were talking about.
Like what?
But nah, he would have been bloody, man. I mean, he would have had blood all over.
There was no blood splatter from OJ.
No, in the vehicle there was.
But that guy that had that bag, I always wondered what was in that bag. OJ's best friend that had that hair that goes backwards.
I saw that video.
What was in that Louis Vuitton big ass bag?
What's more likely? See, this is why white supremacy be having people thinking in all of these gaslighting terms, trying to stick a circle in a square peg.
Right.
The most illogical, nonsensical nonsense they try to make sense out of it. What makes more sense?
Yeah.
A rich black man who worked hard all of his life to become a millionaire, going out for no reason whatsoever before he catches a flight to kill his damn wife, ex-wife, for no reason at all, with a knife, with a sweatsuit on and some dress socks and Bruno Magli shoes and a skull cap and gloves that don't fit. And then he kills her and then kills a dude half his age who's more in shape and don't get no bruises on his body, and does all of this in a 25-minute time frame, disposes of all of the evidence, the weapons, the clothes, and then goes back to the crib and catches his flight like nothing happens. Or a white supremacist neo-Nazi working for law enforcement who brags about setting black people up, who has complete vitriol towards black people, planting evidence. Now, what's more likely?
Speak about it. Come on now.
Right. Sometimes you just got to use regular common sense. Sometimes you got to say, hey, you know what? The simpler explanation kind of makes more sense. You know, OJ didn't commit those crimes. Don't let white supremacists fool you, because they know he didn't commit them. All right? So black folks, y'all stop being afraid to say that man didn't commit those damn crimes. Just use common sense, and just logic is simple. When you want to figure out a problem or a scenario, the thing that makes the most sense is usually the one you go with. It's nonsensical to believe that O.J. Simpson did that heinous crime in a 25-minute time span and didn't get no bruises on his body. There was no blood splatter, no blood in the house walking up to it. It's ridiculous. What does make sense, a neo-Nazi white supremacist who collected Nazi memorabilia, who has a history of yelling how much he hates black people to anybody who would listen, who bragged about how he set black people up, that makes sense that he would set up and plant evidence. That makes way more sense than the super nigga theory, which is that what they want you to believe. Let's get Jack Nolan in here. Jack Nolan, is that a picture of Mel Gibson on your page, dude? What's up, Jack Nolan? Jack? Unmute your microphone, my guy. All right. While we're waiting on Jack Nolan, it Meta 4. All right. Meta 4.
How you doing, brother? Brother Tariq.
How you doing, Meta?
I'm fine, thank you. Well, I'm not African American, I'm African. But if you would allow me to ask a few questions, I just wanted to get a little insight into our African American brothers.
Yeah, now what part of East Africa are you from?
Oh, I'm from West Africa, actually.
Well, what part?
I'm Nigerian.
I heard this already.
Your accent sounds East African, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, thank you.
I already heard this. Damn, bro. I don't believe that shit, man. I mean, it's like messages are being sent. I don't get it, though. Hold on, let me talk about it. Is there like, expiration? There's an expiration date on age appropriateness? Or can you just be happy all your life? I don't understand what is it, an embarrassment? Is speed more important than anything? Why is it always that somebody's got to say, it's time for you to sit down and retire? If somebody likes doing what they love, or just wants to do what they want to do. Fuck is this shit? Everybody's like always, those are two absolutes, but I always say somebody gotta stop doing something. I think that's about control. Every time someone brings up, you need to stop doing what you're doing. That shit crazy. It's not even appropriate. I guess there's nothing for elderly people to do in life except to sit down and die, right? Is that all? They can't have sex no more. They can't be competitive no more. Nobody wants to hear what they have to say no more. I don't know.
Goes at Floyd Mayweather Jr. goes at Bill Haney and talks about Devin Haney and what he did to mess up in that fight. Absolutely epic interview took place on Fight Hype, excuse me. Shout out to Fight Hype. Let's talk about what happened in this video.
God did it. God did it.
All right, welcome back to the channel. Burning bridges does not help anybody in life. If you're a father, burning bridges doesn't help you, doesn't help your wife, doesn't help your daughter, doesn't help your son. And after you do a whole lot of talking and you burn all your bridges, you're out there on an island and you're going to have a whole bunch of people pointing at you when things go wrong. Apparently, Bill Haney let his ego get to his, let Success let fame get to his head. And Floyd Mayweather Jr. stepped out onto social media, into live streams, to let him know it. Some people are going to say, hey, man, that's kicking somebody when they're down. But hey, man, it is what it is. And we're going to talk about what Floyd had to say and what Bill had to say to Floyd. And most of the important things. Before I get into that, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for chopping it up with me about this boxing on a regular basis, man. You know we do it every day. But we're going to talk about with the big wigs. What happened with the big wigs today? Because if there's a big wig in boxing, there's a king of boxing, and I keep saying this. People talk about the face of boxing. For me, the face of boxing is still Muhammad Ali, because that's who everybody thinks about. Most people think about when they think of sport of boxing.
Oh, it's Canelo.
But if you want to talk about the #1 living fighter in the world, without a doubt, that is Floyd Mayweather Jr., who's accomplished things in his career that very few people ever dreamed of. Champion in multiple weight divisions, record is incredible. However, gets a lot of slack for things that sometimes I don't think he deserves slack for. I'm sure he's going to get slack for having this conversation that took place on Fight Hub. Also, Mill City Boxing. He also gave an interview to Mill City Boxing. Very good channel, man. A big friend of the channel. I support their channel a ton. There was Zab Judah. Ben Thompson, who I do believe owns Fight Hype. Then you had it was Floyd, Zab Judah, Ben Thompson, and then Dewan, I forget his last name. It's Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s cousin. Please forgive me for not remembering his last name, but was always in the corner for Floyd during his career. They had a conversation about what took place with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. One of the things that Devin said, that Floyd Mayweather Jr. said, and Zab Judah said some good things too. Zab Judah was kind of there defending the Haney family because, you know, Zab Judah, I do believe, is Devin Haney's godfather. And also that whole dynamic, or maybe Zab Judah's father's Devin Haney's godfather, Joel Judah, and kind of showed a little bit of, you know, the connection that they have with maybe the fight that actually took place with Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather, and may have been a little bit of the source of the animosity between the Haneys and Mayweather later on. But Floyd let him have it. Floyd was like, look, man, Devin is a flawed fighter. He's saying, look, man, this is the things that he's basically saying, man, there's things that people need to learn. Devin Haney needs to learn, and said, hey, man, look, Devin Haney's throwing a jab like an amateur. Basically saying, you know, what he said was like, look, man, you're fighting a guy like Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is a hooker. He like a hook, left hook. Not calling him that. Ryan Garcia is a hooker. So you know what you got to do when you're dealing with somebody with a big left hook. You got to keep it in here. You got to keep it really tight. We're throwing it from here. We're not out here. And basically, Devin Haney's fighting like an amateur, got clocked and got hurt, and that is basically, you know, those guys not listening and needing to have somebody in his corner that really knows and is training and can get this dude together and get Devin Haney fighting like a professional fighter, right? And knowing what to do in the situation that he's in. So that said, he was there was also a conversation talking about the necessity to have a corner out there that knows what to do in the actual corner. Now, there was a person that was on did an interview on Fight Hype yesterday, and again, Ben Thompson and Fight Hype, those guys are killing it with the interviews around with the interviews around this. They said basically that Bill Haney was in the corner, and Bill Haney didn't know to throw water on his son's face. Was putting an ice pack on his back instead of doing the things he needed to do and saying the things that he needed to say to get his son
prepared.
You know, through
he
that particular fight,
his son be
directly and indirectly. A lot of people are putting stuff on Bill Haney for this. However, it wasn't just that. It's the conversation that took place between Floyd and Bill Haney, where Floyd was saying, "Look, man, you let money get to your head." He's like, when you guys were making $10,000-$20,000 and all of that, you guys weren't behaving the way that you're behaving now that you're making millions of dollars. Right. And basically saying, "Look, Bill, you
yo, listen up, fam. Y'all need to stop ignoring the money you can get from the state just because y'all are lazy. There's this dope chance to get a spending car."
You know, or I think he might have said it a little before. It's like, you know, you're putting yourself in a situation where, you know, you are really isolating yourself from everybody in the sport of boxing. Exactly. And your son can come back and get into a fight, and you think he won the fight and should have won by unanimous decision, and he's going to lose for all of the bridges that you're burning around the sport of boxing. Right? So this is basically was an all-around indictment of Bill Haney and the way that Bill Haney approaches relationships in the sport of boxing. And to me, I gotta tell you, it makes a lot of sense that Floyd would say that. Now,
you let him know
people
the
are
real
going
of
to
the
try
real.
to criticize Floyd for this. Look, I'm telling you, man, and if you ever listen to me,
honestly,
people ask me what I think about the
that
outcomes
ref
of fights.
was giving that nigga a chance.
Tell you, okay, I think this guy's gonna win. I think that guy's gonna win. I personally, though, will tell you in a minute. Look, man, I'm not gonna tell you what. I'm not gonna argue about whether or not Derek James is a good trainer or whether somebody should fire the trainer or not. Who am I? I'm not a trainer. I wasn't in the ring. I'm not as a professional fighter knowing enough to tell somebody that was a former professional fighter and somebody that is trained fighters for, you know, I don't know how many professional championship fights Derek James has successfully won. Right? I'm not second guessing Derek James, but you got people that will second guess guys like this, and Bill Haney is one of them. Bill Haney had Jeff Mayweather in Devin's corner. He had Roger Mayweather in. He had, I believe, Roger at a point in time was helping Devin out. He had Floyd Mayweather Sr. as his trainer earlier on, and you can't tell me that these dudes don't know more about the sport of boxing and what to do in the ring than Bill Haney does.
Right.
So, and then to lecture and the way Bill was going at Devin and going at Floyd and saying, "Hey, well, my son beat you in sparring." Like, first of all, when Floyd responded, if you didn't listen, Floyd responded to that and said, "Man, I'm undefeated under the lights." Okay, great. Your son is undefeated in sparring. Your son won a sparring match. I'm undefeated under the lights. But more importantly, and I know Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s didn't respond like this. The answer that came to my mind to that was, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is 40 plus years old. What are you talking about? Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a retired fighter, well over 40 years old. Your son is 17 years old and is going at it and sparring with him. What does that say? It means absolutely nothing. Your son is nowhere near the level to be mentioning your name with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, I've been one to criticize Floyd Mayweather Jr. for what or disagree. I ain't even gonna criticize him and call it criticism. I disagree with what Floyd said about him and Muhammad Ali. But God dog, that's Muhammad Ali. And Floyd, if there's anybody that can say and put themselves in the same breath as Muhammad Ali and their accomplishments, it's Floyd. So it's not like Floyd is just way out there like somebody in the gym, just some random dude hitting the gym at Lifetime Fitness, talking about he's better than Ali. It's a dude that has beaten 20 plus current or former world champions. I think he beat 19 reigning world champions in 5 different weight classes. Come on, man. Devin Haney does it. Devin Haney is nothing compared to Floyd Mayweather Jr. And sometimes, man, you should humble yourself. And sometimes you got to humble yourself around arrogant people because, hey, some people are arrogant for a reason. And Floyd, we call him arrogant. He's arrogant for a reason. Anyway, man, the whole thing is crazy to me. Bill's whole attitude is bananas to me. Like, don't let yourself, and I don't like to preach. I'm not going to say he doesn't love his son or anything like that, but, you know, hey, man, I got kids. We all got, well, we don't all have kids. I have kids. Friends have kids. Know what it is to be a parent for sure. Look, you got to let your kid go. You got to let your kid go. You got to give him the car keys and say, hey, okay, it's time. All right, you need to go to the store. Just drive to the store. You know, I had a conversation with my wife for a while about my son. It's like, look, we got to leave him alone. We got to leave him home alone by himself. And she was like, oh, he's not old enough. He's not old enough. I don't quite know. He needs to earn my trust. I was like, no, it ain't about your trust. It's about him having to be by himself and having to cope by himself in a house by himself. We can't wait till he's 17 years old before he's able to stay in the house by himself and know that we trust him enough not to burn the house down, and for him to be able to just be by himself. And that's the first real instant that you have in your life of being an adult, right? Doing something that's where your parents ain't around. If you will go to the fridge, you can go into the fridge. If you want to, you know, use whatever bathroom, you can do it. Oh, you got to take the training wheels off Devin as a professional. And Devin, at some point in time, should fight to be independent.
Man, stop bothering me, man. What the fuck you want?
Because what Floyd is saying about that jab being out here like that, and he's not pulling his hand back here, his hands are out here, and Ryan is clocking it, they got you knocked out. But anyway, it is what it is, man. It was a very, very interesting interview. I just wanted to get my 2 cents on it. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.
Man. You can't ask for nothing better. I mean, the drama keeps getting greater and greater. I mean, boxing is a sport that makes you love and hate it, but it's a gift that keeps on giving. I tell you, this motherfucking drama outside the ring as much as it is inside the ring. You can't make this up after the fight. The fights that develop out of left field, and they still find a way to stay alive and build new fights. That shit is dope. I mean, I never really was that deep into it from that aspect, even all the years that I covered boxing. Look, they still got masks on. Fuck wrong with them? They must got tuberculosis or hepatitis C or some shit. Well, they just afraid of the world. Shit. What we got here, Big Mama? Come on, Big Mama. Show the white boy what to do. Well, that says Hispanic. But nowadays, they all pass as white, so it is what it is. I'm the blackest man in America. God did it. God did it. Look, he's like, I got a red car. Oh, that's the woman. And she's driving a Bentley. I guess she can do what she want to do. A red Bentley, old school, but it's still nice. G70. Oh, whoa. I don't want to get in front of her. I don't think your boy in line, girl, gone. I don't think he in line. He ain't in line. You could have went. Oh, it's not. My bad. He in line now. He in line now. God did it. Felix, man, jump ahead of everybody. Them motherfuckers. Look, he's like, go, I got shit to do. Oh, said, let me move on. This motherfucker run me over. Damn, I'm full. I'm pregnant full. God, dog, I eat so much. I can't get over. Let me go back around this way and go out the other way. God did it. God did it. Uh-oh. Is that a hater behind me trying to follow me? That's how they be doing, man. They're following your ass. Oh, that's why. You know what I mean? Well, I'm fucking talking funny as a bitch. I don't know how that happened. Did I go to sleep? I'm going to give me some more money. I ain't make $100 yet. Go to sleep. We sit here and pick out some work while y'all bullshit. I can sit here and get some work. Oh shit. Look at the Mexican lady looking at me. She likes me. She likes me. That's Mikey. I like Mikey. Oh yeah, old boy turned around following me. It was a blue car following me. Broad daylight, following a grown ass man. I could see if you was late at night cruising around following somebody, but you found a nigga in the daytime. See if I can get some more money. All I need is to get a $30 lick. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all.